Hi, my name is Brian McNally and this is my 14th coaching log on the coaching experience module at UCLan. Today I'm going to kind of discuss intrinsic and extrinsic motivation for coaching. Just why do I do this, internal reasons, external reasons, and kind of highlight my reasoning for it. So kind of focusing on intrinsic motivation to start with. Since I was young, I've always loved football and there's a real passion. I love going to the Everton game and, I really want to succeed and my team to succeed and Everton to succeed. I really have a driving passion for the game. And that translates into my coaching. Once a session's flowing, I'm blinkered almost, like I'm so focused on that moment, that hour, that it's kind of hard to pull me away because there's nothing I want to be doing more. It's the ideal environment for me, and I really want to help develop people as well, and that's definitely an intrinsic motivation because you're gaining no reward from it. It's the feeling and satisfaction of that you've helped someone become a better person or a better player, and that you've played the role in their development, and that can be shown through my passion and my drive to put on a good session, deliver a positive session and reflect on the session quite positively and look what I can do better next time, and always trying to take the next step up, because I do feel like that's quite important, that you reflect on yourself and you understand what you did well, and you do praise yourself for that, and what you didn't do quite as well, and you don't get too harsh on yourself, and you just look at aiming on being better at that next time. And another intrinsic reward is that everything you do, it's always helping yourself. Everything you can do, you can do better, and that's how I kind of look at things. And you're always trying to be better and to work harder and to make better people and better footballers in the end. But flipping it on its head, looking at some extrinsic motivation as to why I coach, probably obviously there's the dream goal, which is at the end of the line. That comes with a lot of extrinsic rewards. You've got a lot of publicity, and that's and kind of monetary rewards. But I'm not a big focuser on that kind of stuff. I'm focused on the little things. So it's even like extrinsic little rewards are really good for you though, because without them, obviously you've got your intrinsic rewards, but they're hard to monitor sometimes. The extrinsic rewards are kind of a bit easier to monitor. So stuff like even just getting a paid role at Preston North End, obviously there's an extrinsic reward there, but it's the next step to where I want to be, and then it's getting a higher wage because I've become a better coach, but that's through developing them intrinsic motives and achieving them, not just aiming for higher for the sake of aiming higher, because I'm developing myself as a person, and with that comes an extrinsic reward, and that's the way I believe it should be. But obviously it doesn't turn out like that all the time, and you have to accept stuff like that, but that is the kind of aim, to go from a paid role to then a higher paid role with a higher status, within a club. And it's just kind of building from there, but also developing your intrinsic motivation, objectives. So they'd obviously develop as you go higher up the chain. But there are definitely extrinsic motives, and they are what keep you going. Sometimes if you're ever down and you think to yourself, come on, there's a paid job at somewhere waiting for you. They're the kind of things that keep you going. But then when you look back on it and you realise how much you developed your intrinsic objectives and motivations, that's when you kind of realise that there's a really real fine balance. One's quite at the forefront of your mind, but the other one just constantly ticks away at the back of your mind, because without one you can't have the other, in a way. And I feel like that's where they balance really well. Whereas if you focus too much on one, you're going to lack on the other. And if you can find that real balance of motivations between intrinsic and extrinsic, I don't feel like you can go far wrong. So there come some of the key reasons, both intrinsic and extrinsic motivations, as to why I coach. But overall, I'd say I'm a bit more intrinsic orientated, because I love seeing the development of a player, and it has no beneficial rewards for me. I might get a bit of credit from another coach or my boss, but it's nothing monetary. It's nothing in writing. You know, it's something that makes you feel kind of whole inside and quite happy and satisfactory. And I feel like that's why I kind of do it.